Get about my goddamn life. How y'all doing tonight? What time is it? About 7 o'clock at night, somewhere right now. Live Q&A, live and direct. What's going on, Devin, Jose, Alex, Sonic, Tracy? How y'all doing tonight? Chilling, chilling. Maybe I should have cleaned up a little bit. Who gives a damn, right? I know I need to lose weight. And hey, look, speaking of losing weight, it's a gym out there in the oil field. I'm thinking about joining it. I think it's like, I don't know, $30 a night. I mean, not a night, $30 a month. I'm thinking about joining it because now that we're going on e-logs, the truck stop is across the street from the gym. You know what I'm saying? So I figured I'm probably going to end up taking my 10-hour break at the truck stop, walking across the street to the gym. So that's probably what I'm finna do. But e-logs and screwed me over. If y'all don't follow me on Facebook, y'all know I can't come home for Christmas or New Year's, so that's how my e-log experience is going so far. Basically, what happened is, due to e-logs, we need, how can I explain it? Let's say we only needed 10 trucks to run when everybody was on paper. Well, now with e-logs, you need an additional 10 trucks to cover everybody that's on sleeper berth. And guess who has to help out? Yeah, that's me. Basically, what's going on is everybody that took off for Thanksgiving, they want to work for Christmas, and everybody that worked for Thanksgiving, they get to go home. So now it's not a problem to me. It's not really a problem that I'm missing Christmas or New Year's. We didn't have anything planned for Christmas, but we did have something planned. This is gonna be a problem in a minute. But we did have something planned. I hope that door is locked. I guess the lock work on the door. What's a GM? I said a gym. You know, a gym, working out, bench press, squat, deadlift, gym, lift weights. Well, y'all know what a gym is. But like I said, I didn't have nothing planned for Christmas. Only thing I had planned was my girlfriend's birthday party, which we was gonna do on the 29th. But because we ain't put the flyers out, we moved it to January the 5th. So we're gonna do the party January the 5th. I'm gonna come home maybe January the 3rd. I'm gonna take a flight around maybe 7 o'clock at night, get home on the 4th. So everything's all good. Only thing I'm mad at is man, while I was gone, y'all know I still be talking to people out there in the oil field, because I'm trying to figure out if I'm finna come back to e-logs or not. And I asked a couple of people, I said, hey, have they installed the e-logs in that truck? And what I was told is they not installing e-logs until December the 18th. So we're going to ride it all the way out, get as much money as you can. So that's pretty good. Another thing I missed is Halliburton. I guess a whole lot of people had took off. I don't know what happened, but between November the 24th and November the 26th, Halliburton decided to give everybody an additional $200 per load. So what does that mean? Okay, I get about, on 25%, I get about $100 a load. Guess what? Halliburton throw they 200 on top. I would have been getting $300 a load. Now I know this next part y'all gonna hate, but I can guarantee you nobody will sleep for them 2 days. Yeah, that's right. Except the E-Log guys. They ain't got no choice but to go to sleep. But for everybody that's on paper laws, they didn't sleep for them 2 days. They ain't nowhere in the world you gonna sleep getting $300 a freaking load as a company driver. I don't know how many loads people were getting. I mean, I know the loads are unlimited, but I'm pretty sure the line at the ship and the receiver was probably through the roof. Or maybe it wasn't because it was holidays, Maybe the line was short. I wasn't out there. I just know that Halliburton was giving everybody $200 per load. So that is a lot of money to be made. I know if I was out there, boy, I would have been running coffee. Oh, man. Whew. 24, 48 hours. We would have been out there making some money, boy. You talk about outlaw trucking. You know how much money I could have made? Think about it. $300 per load. Man, we would have been running. We would have started at midnight. We wouldn't have ended for 48 hours straight. That's a lot of money to miss, man. I say running e-loads, you can get about 3 to 4 loads in 11 hours, right? But man, running 24 hours, man, you talk about 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, maybe 1,800 a day. Is that 6 loads? Did I count that right? 3, 6, 9, 12, 18. Or 15, 15, 18. Somewhere right in there is what you would have got per day. Do that for 2 days, man. You could, in 2 days, you could have got like $2,500, $3,000. Now, I don't know if this was just for our company or if everybody got that type of offer. What's going on, Jacoby? Gary, Jose is still back in the house. That's what I'm talking about. Lowrider. Adam. Big Pond. Should have went with Big Worm. I like Big Worm better. What's up, young buck? See you still making all kinds always. Got to make all kinds now, cause Andrew got bills now. Andrew got I got a water bill. I got electricity and a gas bill. But Memphis, for whatever reason, Memphis put all that together, and you only go to like one place and pay it. It averaged me about, I think I paid $233 for all of it. The lights, the gas, and the water. Like $233. Sounds about right. I didn't pay it. I don't know. I gave the money to my girlfriend. She paid it. Big Perm. That's it right there. East Memphis Wolf. You still out here in Memphis? I'm still learning this area. I'm still learning the area. I would tell y'all what I'm close by, but I'm close by the port. You know, Highway 78, Lamar Avenue. Yeah, I'm close by that area. I'm talking about real close. I'm talking about like, I could probably see the port out my window. Nah, I'm not that close. How much did you take home with a quality lease truck? It's a good question. When I was with Interstate Distributor, now when they was booking my loads, I don't know, man, 800 to, I don't even remember. Let's just say 8 to 1,000. Same thing as night. When I was booking the loads, because you know I got on the load board after 30 days. When I started booking the loads, I was looking at, I say the minimum could have been like 1,500, the maximum like 25. I think I went all the way up to like 3,100. But with Interstate, you make more close to 3,000. Nah, that's too high. I say you make close to 2,000 to 3,000 if you was on the West Coast towards California. If you was on the East Coast, maybe 1,500 to 1,800. But I made decent money up until I got put off the load board. Then, of course, I quit and went over to Roll Runner. Roll Runner was just a disaster. We just going to say I made $0 there. Then I went to Cardinal. And, you know, Cardinal was running for $1 a mile. They control every single thing you do. They control all your miles. They control all the loads you're going to get. I was probably averaging 700 to... Just 700 was the average at Cardinal. Just 700. That was the average. But it was local, of course. But, yeah, all the money was made dispatching myself. Now, why did I continue making $700? It was local. You know, I didn't have no bills. I was living in my mama's house, so what did I care? Now, the money was steady, of course, because Cardinal ain't running out of loads. But you got to think, man, at $1 a mile at Cardinal, they booking your freight. You come to the Suit and Tie guys. They talking about, all right, Justin, tonight you got a 200-mile run. You know, drop that off, come back, and you done for the day. You sitting over there in your head trying to calculate that. You like, damn, 200 miles, $1 a mile, man. What the fuck? Man, when I was booking my own loads, the first day, my truck note was paid, the fucking insurance was paid, all that was paid. Now with Carter, man, you got to go like 3-4 days just to pay the truck note, so it was pretty bad, man. It was bad. And you got to think, man, at $1 a mile, hell, you got to run. My truck note was $695. The insurance was like 100 and, I don't know, 120, 140, somewhere right in there. You got to do like 800 miles to freaking pay all that crap at $1 a mile. So that wasn't happening because the very next day you may have a run 400 miles, 300 miles. They didn't go too far because you got to remember, with Cardinal, it's local, so you go out 250 miles at the most, you come back 250 miles, that's 500 miles. So, and guess what? Guess who getting them loads? The company drivers. But anyways, what questions y'all got? I'm gonna take a big pay cut out here in this oil field. I think. I don't know. I think. See, I haven't seen the device. The only thing I can be for certain for is that the owner of the company is for the drivers. So I don't know what e-log device he's gonna get. I'm pretty sure he's not gonna get something that's strict like the mega carriers. Like interstate, you move more than freaking 2 miles per hour, the damn clock is starting. We don't need that in the oil field. Now I'm hearing some companies out there in the oil field got it figured out. They got some type of device that's running on Bluetooth. It still plugs up to the ECM, but it's ran off your phone. And the way it works is, let's say you at the shipper, right? And you go on a 10-hour break. Well, what you could do is you could turn the Bluetooth off. Then you can go to Walmart, you can go to Pal, get you a shower, go to the gym. Then you come back, and finish a 10-hour break, turn that Bluetooth back on, and the computer thinks you never left again. So that's about the only way around it that I see. Because that's what it's all about. It's all about being able to move the truck on sleeper berth. That's called outlawing. I'm just saying. I know that ain't what y'all want to hear. Speaking of that, I just got my fingerprints done a few minutes ago, so Andrew can finally get his damn gun permit. Y'all know me. I just fucking walk around with shit. But now I'm legal now, right? I went to make sure I ain't got nothing important on there. Went to this place. I think it's over here. Well, I went to the UPS store because that's who did the fingerprinting. But this is my receipt for it, and my gun permit will be mailed. I don't even remember. I guess in 30 days. I don't know. But Andrew is finally able to hold his guns illegally now. If y'all know, not everybody is a law-abiding citizen. I'm pretty sure y'all seen my live feeds and know it. Andrew don't give a damn nothing about no laws, okay? That's for the law-abiding citizens, right? 1845 has laws on the phone, but it's wired to the truck. Yeah, 1845, they using, starts with a T, Transflow. They using some type of Transflow app. I think that's the name of the app is Transflow. It's real strict too. I went on, if you go to the App Store and type in Transflow, I guess e-logs, you'll see the reviews are real bad on that damn app. I don't want to deal with it. Yeah, well, we both got our gun permits, both of us. So, she just got to get her fingerprints done. She gonna do that when I leave. If y'all don't know, I leave out tomorrow, so this is kind of my last day at the house. But I don't leave. My plane don't leave till 5 p.m. tomorrow, so Yeah, we had to get some guns for the house. Yeah, in Memphis. Still looking at property out here in Memphis, man. I'm trying to find me some type of lot I can get for cheap that I can that's big enough to park like trailers and trucks on. Some type of commercial property that's just like dirt cheap. Cause what you'll find out here in Memphis is when these people with these big homes get foreclosed on and they put this shit up for auction, I mean, you gotta think, man, in Memphis, the freaking income level is only like, I don't know, $10,000 a year, $12,000 a year. And most of everybody around here ain't got nothing but warehouse jobs paying, the minimum. So they not selling these houses for, they gotta sell these houses for what people can afford. So, They running out through the house. Open my own truck stock. I thought about it now. I thought about it. If I come up with $100,000, Mr. Owens is gonna sell me this club down here by Valero on what is this, Lamar Avenue? Y'all know that Valero at that red light across the street. It's a club. There's I think the area is gated in. The club is all tore up, of course. It's like a club and an alcohol place right beside it, gated in. Y'all know Lamar Avenue. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. The owner name is Danny Owens. He was gonna sell me the clip if I come up with 100,000. He wasn't in cash though, so it could be mine. He owned all the damn clubs around here, so dude is like, I think he like 67 now. He owned that club, Catwalk. I think he owned every club except V Live. That they fit come in. He owned some clubs down in Mississippi too. What's happening, Road Runner? Open a car rental company inside truck stops. That would, I don't know if it will. Y'all see that Love's just opened a hotel somewhere? I think it was in Virginia. For all y'all E-Log guys, cause they trying to make, they trying to make money off this E-Log. So Love's decided, you know what, all these guys ain't gonna have enough parking spots. So what we're gonna do is, we just gonna build a hotel right next to the truck stop, and we're gonna make even more money off of them. So be prepared, all y'all E-Log guys. Be prepared. Don't be surprised if y'all got to start getting y'all hotel rooms, cause there ain't no parking at the Loves. Loves got you figured out though. What's the best place to buy a quality truck to bring into the oil field? What you mean the best place to buy a quality truck? You talking about quality leasing? I don't think you want to buy a quality leasing truck. Shout out from Turkey. North Dakota shouldn't be affected by ELDs. Nah, it's not affected by ELDs. North Dakota is like everybody's backup plan. E-laws don't exist out there in North Dakota, man. You talking about the wild, wild west out there. They ain't worrying about no DOT, no nothing. Nothing at all. It's just they getting their money and ain't nobody stopping it. And they really ain't got nothing to worry about, because how many people want to go to North Dakota? North Dakota is probably like negative 20 degrees right now. Anybody want to go out there and work? All right then. That's why ain't no DOT or none of that up there. You probably got like 1-2 weight skills, but that's it. NFL fan? Not really, but I'm for the Titans. Either Titans or New England. Is it better to lease in the oil field? No, it's not better to lease a damn thing. It's better to own the shit. Leasing is always horrible, guys. The only lease you should be in is if you try to pull some Donald Trump crap. Let's say this how you do the lease. You do it like the mega carriers. I got JF Transportation, right? Let's say I got Chase and Andrew Jackson LLC, right? Okay, I take Chase and Andrew Jackson, go to the dealership, buy a truck in cash or whatever, and then I lease it over to JF Transportation. I come up with a contract. I want to pay maybe $6.95 a week, and then I just pay Chase and Andrew Jackson $6.95 a week, and now that's my lease, and now I can write all that crap off. And at the end of the year, that's less than taxes I got to pay. That's how it should be done if you want to lease with a real benefit. Other than that, it's just all a ripoff to me. Most of it is just a scam. Will Bulo, damn, comment taking off fast as hell. Will Bulo pay the driver to go to Cali and drive the truck back to Texas? If so, how much? Bulo wasn't talking about paying the last driver. I wouldn't do it, period, because this is what Bulo did. The driver showed me the picture. Bulo was trying to buy a Peterbilt. Bulo wasn't trying to look at the Peterbilt. He wasn't trying to go up there and make sure the Peterbilt was all right. Bulo didn't give a fuck. The truck said $24,000. It said Peterbilt. Bulo said, "Fuck it, I'ma buy it." I don't know if he was finna get a driver the money to go pay for it. I don't know. But the driver was like, hell to the no. Cause who gonna get the registration, the IFTA stickers, and the license plate? Who gonna get all that shit? He want the driver to do that? But yeah, I gotta think, man. Most of these owner operators, they don't have training. They don't have business skills. How do you feel about the Pennsylvania oil fields? I don't really know too much about it. From my understanding, it pays more because you have to deal with the hills and things, but you also get less loads because you got to deal with the hills. Can't really go too fast. Does Bulo have a clue about anything? I mean, this is how Bulo is. Bulo is like the exception to the rule. This is what I think Bulo did. He jumped in the company truck, made $20,000 or $15,000, however much he paid for that truck. bought the truck, and the truck just been working, and he had no issues, and he bought a second truck. He just put a driver in that. He already made his money back. He trying to buy a third truck, put another driver in that. That's how Bulo growing his fleet. He ain't worrying about no breakdown. So when he break down, I don't know. I don't know what his backup plan is. Can a Muslim become a truck driver? Of course, there's plenty of Muslims driving trucks. Most of the Muslims I seen driving a truck, they always driving a Volvo with they always got the I forgot what you call it. They got the thing over the head, the scarf. It's not what it's called, but y'all know what I'm talking about. They always in the Volvo, and they pretty much own the truck and trailer. That's how I always. I ain't never seen them driving for no company. When am I going back to the oil fields? Tomorrow. Turbine, there you go. Cali is in the building. Oh yeah, speaking of the IRS, so I sent the email to the Department of Revenue, and basically what they said was I didn't file a particular return for my business to the state. That was a special form I was supposed to fill out and send it to the state, and they said I may not owe the 600. It's just the estimate because they don't know how much I owe because I didn't fill out the paperwork. So once I send that paperwork in, then I may not owe anything. So that's that on that. Does the oil field mess with my other investments? Nah, not right now. It don't. Would you ever want to buy your own truck? Yeah, we working on it. We working on it. It was a couple of times I could have actually held a truck, but I just didn't take it. It wasn't the right time. My girlfriend tried to buy me a truck twice. Then she tried to give me like $5,000 to put down. I just wouldn't take it. It wasn't the right time, man. The first time she tried to do it. I think I was at Roadrunner. I didn't see. It was pointless to me. I wasn't making shit at Roadrunner. I think I was running off the damn. Was I running off the cash advances? Roadrunner was a bad company, man. They was put it like this. Roadrunner, I was getting maybe $3 to $5 a mile running northeast, but the problem was they had no freight. You was just sitting at the truck stop, and they never had freight. It's like you could be sitting up there like what I was up there in freaking what state is this shit up there start with an M, I think. Maine. You be up there in Maine, and guess what? If you ain't got no passport to cross into Canada, oh man, oh you are so fucked. You ain't got no passport to pick up them potatoes out of Maine. I mean, out of freaking Canada. Oh man, you. I guess you're gonna have to sit there and wait for some magic to pop up because you in Maine. So unless you finna deadhead to freaking, I don't know where you gonna deadhead to, Boston, New York. I don't know where you deadheading to. You was screwed. And I was stuck up there in Maine for days on top of days waiting for a load. How did you like the food service business? I never did the food service business. Anybody heard of Landstar? Yeah, everybody heard of Landstar. If you do buy your own truck, do you have a direct contract in the oil field? Who would you lease on? No, I don't got no direct contract. To get a direct contract, you need your own authority and possibly like maybe 15 to 20 trucks. You got to contact the customer and see what their requirements is to get a truck. You got to call their corporate office, talk to the suit and tie guys, and ask them, hey, you want to do business with them? How many trucks are they requiring? And they'll tell you all the requirements right there. Now you can probably email them, but it's best to call. Look for like the logistics manager or something. Am I gonna get out the oil field if I'm not making nothing? Nah, not really. My boss man just increased. I think he did this. I ain't went out there to make the verified. For what I was told, all the sandbox drivers in my company make 30% now. So that's what I was told. So that means if I do 3 loads a day for 7 days, that's 21 loads at 30%. That'll give me $2,500. Now at first on 25%, I was only making $2,100 doing 3 loads a day. That's legally now, 7 days a week. So yeah, if I'm able to get $2,500 a week, I'm still happy on e-loads. Assuming I can still do the 3 loads a day. Do we got any more trucks? I don't know. I had to go back and see. I know it was a lot of people in my company selling their trucks, man. We had a lot of drivers that had the for sale sign in their damn window. I don't. A lot of them people ain't for e-laws out there. Now my company, we do accept 99 or older trucks, and you ain't got to run e-laws at all. You just turn in your paper laws. They don't give a fuck. Now I will say my company and a lot of companies in the oil field, they it's not what you think. It is nothing like a mega carrier, okay? Man, my God, I'm gonna put it like this, and this the truth right here, boy. I don't know how to put it, but it's some companies out there now. They drivers ain't did no law book since they started the damn job. Okay, not my company, but I'm just saying, there's companies out there that's like that. They run paper laws, but they don't run paper laws. You know, I don't know how it works. I don't know how they get around audits and all that. I'm just telling you from knowing people out there. Hot shot truck and turn and burn. From what I understand, what somebody told me, when they do the audits, they have drivers that do paper logs and they do turn in their fuel receipts, and those are the people they basically get a laws to I guess for the audit. I don't know, because y'all know when they do audits, they basically email the company requesting a certain certain information, and you just email all that crap back to them. They don't actually come to the yard and do audits that way. So really, the carrier is in control with who gets who they want to be audited, because they're not gonna ask for all your damn drivers law books. I'm assuming. I don't know, because I'm not on that side of the table yet. Get an older truck with some balls. Yeah, yeah. There was a truck for sale the other day in Memphis for $5,000. My girlfriend kept trying to pressure me to get it. The only thing that was wrong with the truck was the engine was bad. Well, not bad. There was no engine. Well, there was an engine, but the engine fucking didn't work. So you had to put another engine in now, and it was probably a good deal. Well, it was a good deal. There wasn't nothing wrong with the truck. Just needed an engine. So $5,000 down for the truck. Engine will run you. You probably get a crate motor or a freaking rebuild for maybe 15,000. Andrew, are you going to be watching the Vols game? Nah, we ain't got cable yet. We got internet. I just got a Ruco stick today for them because I got to go. Yeah, we don't got cable in the house yet. We got Comcast internet though. He had to hide the internet now. Andrew, how come you and Sinister the Trucker don't do bid? Man, I don't think Sinister like me. Man, if y'all don't know, man, Sinister banned me out of TMRG. I don't know how long it's been. I still don't know to this day why he banned me. He banned me, unsubscribed from me, everything. We didn't get in no argument, nothing like that. He just freaking one day I checked my subscriptions. His name wasn't on there. I went on Facebook. I wasn't in the group. That's what happened. I met an owner operator sandbox driver in West Virginia. We had an automatic Freightliner. Do you think it is a bad idea to use those on the harsh roads? I mean, probably not. What was you said sandbox? Well, I don't know. I don't see nothing really wrong with the automatic. You may have some issues, pulling wise, but it's just a matter of who's gonna work on an automatic freight line in the oil field. If you can find a mechanic out there that can work on it, then you good. Do you miss driving for night? Night is around the corner, by the way. Not at all. Um, it was night fault that I even left. They started talking about putting cameras in the trucks and just a whole bunch of nonsense. I had told Matt, I was gonna leave if they put a camera in my truck, and sure enough, they started talking about we finna add the camera in 3 weeks, and I said, "Yep, it's time for me to go." That's how I end up leaving now. In your opinion, for a rookie, best company, no cut or politics. Where what? Where would you go if you're knowledge of oh, okay. Best place to go for a rookie? I don't know. I'll make a carry it. The best place to go for a rookie. Look, this is how some of us, this is how most people getting their CDL for free. Okay, if y'all don't know this, it's a trick to getting your CDL for free. I know a lot of people are paying like 10,000, 8,000. They taking out student loans and private loans and home equity loans. If y'all don't know, man, let's say you go to Prime Inc. I guess the course is like $4,000. Let's say you get your CDL, you stay with them 3 months, and you quit. Do y'all realize they ain't sending no bills to the house? Nothing is going to your credit. Absolutely nothing is gonna happen to you. Now, if you try to go back to Prime Inc., they gonna continue to deduct the money out your paycheck. But other than that, with Prime Inc., Knight did it. Knight sent me a bill for $2,000. Prime Inc. can send me a bill for $1,500. I ain't paid neither one of them a single penny. Ain't nothing on my credit. This is how it works. I ain't take out no loan for it. I'm pretty sure CRST is the same way. I know a trucker named Jay. That's how he got his CDL. He went there. I think after training, he got his CDL. He quit the same day. Pretty sure he ain't paid them a single penny back. But a lot of y'all were going to freaking, what's that school that got y'all paying like 8 bands or something? I don't even remember the school, man. But some of y'all are actually coming out y'all pocket paying loans for a CDL, man. A lot of it, yeah, roadmasters. How are they in business? I just don't get it. People getting suckered into roadmasters. I mean, if you want your CDL for free, man, you got a valid chance to just go to Prime, get the CDL, and quit the same damn day. And I guarantee you ain't finna be paying no 18 bands on no loan with interest. Bro, I got fired and they said I was doing coke, but I haven't, man. And damn, wait a minute, hold on. Slide back. But I haven't, man, and I really don't want to bother with trucking, bro. What do you think I should do to get my free face report? It ain't here yet. If you got caught using coke, what? I don't understand the question. You got fired. They said you was using coke. I mean, I guess you're gonna have to go to like drug rehab, take a couple of classes, and when you try to get hired next time, you got to show that paperwork saying you went to rehab. If y'all don't know, man, I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. Now, this is a secret, okay? My girlfriend, she don't know a single trucker besides me that's not on drugs, that don't drink alcohol, okay? I'm gonna repeat it. She don't know a single truck driver, and she know hundreds of truck drivers, okay? A lot of y'all know her, right? She don't know any of y'all that's not on drugs, and when I say drugs, I'm talking cocaine, smoking weed, Percocets, Molly's, lean, all kinds of alcohol, drugs. She don't know. I'm the only person she know. That's it. I know it's shocking, but that's a big percent of the industry. There was so many comments, y'all might have to retype. Warner here runs the CDL school. MFS wants 10,000 plus a year. Warner is charging $10,000 now. Oh Lord, man! Do y'all know I went to Tesla website yesterday because I was trying to see how can I pre-order me a truck. They want 5,000 down with a credit card. Cool. Then it said you need to wire them $15,000. I said, whoa. I don't know about that wire part now. I don't do the wire because if I wire you some money and you don't make this damn truck, how am I finna get my wire back? That's. No, I don't think so. Maybe they need to put the whole 20,000 on the credit card. I don't do that wire stuff. That is. I don't know about that. Cause see what Tesla trying to do. If y'all don't know, Tesla done ran out of money, and what they're doing is they taking pre-orders so that they're able to hire the money to get these trucks out. They kind of broke right now, which is why the stock is down. It's down to like maybe $312. I still think Tesla is a great investment. It's just they need money right now to get these damn trucks on the road. That's why they taking pre-orders. But I ain't with that wire crap. What up, bro? I got a question. I'm enrolled in the Encore course. I'm about to apply for vendor credit. Should I apply for all the vendor credits listed on the course or just apply for a few of them? Well, it depends how much money you want to spend. The best way to do it, when you watch people on YouTube that's talking about, uh, let's say they talk about getting 50,000 to 100,000 in like 30 days, 90 days, 60 days, whatever they promoting. The way it's done is, let's say I go to, let's say I hire somebody, right, to do my business credit. This is what they're gonna do. The fastest way to do it is to do everything today, right? So what I would do today, if I was just now starting my business credit, I would go apply for let me see. Let's see what we got. Okay, you got setting. I go apply for them right now. Spend $50. You got MSC. I would go apply for them today. That's 2 vendors right there. Spend $50. Who is this? You got setting again. I guess they love sending me mail. I got a lot of mail, y'all. But basically, I would go and apply for like 5 to 10 vendors today and spend the $50 today, and they'll invoice you. What's today? Monday. You should get an invoice by like Wednesday or Thursday, and just pay out. Just call all of them and pay their money. And what is it? What's today? You probably already missed the deadline for reporting. They'll probably report the end of December, okay? And then you have all these vendors on your credit profile. Then you can move on to tier 2. Then you can do the same thing, repeat for store credit. Then when you get to tier 3, you can get your credit cards. Then tier 4, you can start leasing and doing stuff like that. Would I ever do flatbed? I thought about it. Thought about doing step debt, RGN, right? Yeah, the hair follicle. Man, the hair follicle is just a joke, man. Yeah, let me tell you something about the hair follicle. For $5, you can go in Walmart, right? Let's say I was taking a hair follicle in the morning, right? And let's say right now I'm at the dorm room or I'm at the freaking hotel, right before orientation. For $5, you can go to Walmart, go to the cleaning supply aisle, and something on that aisle you can actually buy. Wash your damn hair with it, right? And you can pass the hair follicle test tomorrow for $5. So to me, the hair follicle is a joke. But y'all gotta understand, man. Dude, I was in bodybuilding. I used to compete against guys that was on freaking all the steroids you could think of, man. Testosterone, freaking Dynabol, you had Tren, Clean, everything, okay? So I know the tricks of the trade. I'm much about paper. I'm in my 30s and never even sample shit. Stay focused. New York Suds. Good morning. What's up, Lost Power Gaming? What's in the red cup? I'm just drinking some juice. It's like grape juice. You ever went to Graceland? Did you go to night with your permit? I think I did. Yeah. Yeah, I did, because you know what? I went to Prime before night. I think I got my permit at Prime. Then took it over the night once they fired me. Roadmasters is a Warner company. Yeah, I heard. I think when you finish Roadmasters, they come in with these phony recruiters, and a lot of them just gonna push you towards Warner. Warner pays up to $15,000 in tuition reimbursement. I'm pretty sure they don't. A lot of these companies pay tuition reimbursement, but what they ain't telling you is, man, they taking like $25 out your check a week. How long you think it's gonna take you to pay back $10,000? Yeah, they reimbursing you, but at $25 out your check a week, dog, you finna be working for them for how many years before you pay off $10,000? They ain't paying shit back, and you the one that it's not like. First of all, it ain't coming out their pocket. It's coming out your pocket. You the one paying it back, not them. They not reimbursing a damn thing. They just taking it out your check and paying the people on your behalf. Man, you went to Roadmasters and you owe them 10 bands now. Woo, boy. Is that with Roadmasters? That's probably gonna go on your credit too, man. If you took out a loan, did you take out a loan for Roadmasters? $10,000. God damn. Roadmasters try real hard to get you to Warner. Warner ain't even paying that good to even want to even go there. Celadon is at $7.55. I wish I bought them at $2. Yeah, Celadon's still going up. I think they're going all the way up to 20. I told y'all to buy Celadon when it was like $3. Yeah, I see Celadon going to like $20 as long as they don't got no more fuck ups. SPO is going past 100. I think that's at maybe like 70. They're gonna be like UPS or FedEx. Stevens SPO got schools all over the country. The schools got generic names like your city truck school, so people sign up without knowing the setup. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. A lot of people get tricked. The best way to get your CDL is to come out your pocket $0. That's the best way. You know, that's how I did it. I ain't paying nobody a damn thing. You know, they shit night paid. Nah, wait a minute, start with Prime. Prime paid for the Greyhound ticket. I went out to Missouri. Hell, Prime gave me money to eat, and they paid for the dorm room shit. They paid for what little training they gave me before they fired me. They even paid my way to get back home once they fired me. Knight bought me another Greyhound ticket to come out here to Memphis. They trained me on their watch, on their dime. They paid for the hotel rooms and the food. The company is paying everything for me. I ain't pay them a goddamn penny. Never plan to. I don't know what to tell them. Some of y'all got to pay them loans back now, unless you file bankruptcy, I guess. The school in Florida charges $6,000 and you get $250 a month towards tuition. Is that $250 a month out of your pocket a month? Who paying that $250? Warner, what did it say? From Warner, $250 a month from Warner, up to a total of $15,000. I just graduated on the 6th from Roadmasters. Congratulations. Get ready to start paying them back. It's damn near like a student loan almost. Which road? I don't recommend Roadmasters at all. Just so y'all know, man. That is Roadmasters. Is that the highest place you can go and get a CDL from? Is it Roadmasters? Do anybody know anybody who charge more than Roadmasters? Cause I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure somebody out there trying to break the record for ripping truck drivers off. I start with Swift training next week in Memphis. That means you finna be on a Greyhound out here. Out here on what is that? East Brooks? Nah, that's Airways Boulevard. You finna be over in that area. Don't go to Warner. Don't go to Covenant Transport. I bet. Then you're left with debt. Fraser, just stick it out. Yeah, you will be left with debt if you go to Roadmasters. if you get your CDL through like a mega carrier, there ain't really no debt whatsoever. I mean, yeah, you still gonna owe them $2,000, but what they not telling you is, unless you plan to work for them again, that's the only way they finna get their money. They can only get their money by getting it out your check when you work for them. The Pepsi work is hard as hell, I bet. Have you worked for companies that haul nuclear waste, man? No, I haven't. I only know like one company. I forgot their name, but they require like 20 years of experience of just driving. They drive around. They drive with them step dits. It's some type of step that they ride with the radioactive sign on there. But I forgot the name of the trucking company. Why did I get fired from Prime? Complaining about the trainer. I was watching YouTube. People was talking about if the trainer ain't treating you right, if they ain't showing you what to do, you need to call up Prime, start complaining. Yeah, that was me. The trainer wasn't showing me shit. My trainer was always sleeping a bunch, so I had a lot of complaining. And I guess the way Prime was thinking of it is the trainer was leasing a truck. He finna be leasing that truck for the next 5 years at, I don't know, $1,000 a week. They rather just fire me than fire him because dude right here is the sucker. So. I got a question. If I do it for 6 months and then go local for another 6 months, would that qualify me? Would that qualify me? You what? I'm not sure what you asking. If I got a question. If you go OTR for 6 months and go local for 6 months, that's 1 year of experience. Is that what you're asking? Is 6 + 6 12? I'm thinking of going to Western Express and May Trucking. I don't know which one is better. May Trucking. Does May Trucking, do they guarantee some type of weekly pay, like I think 700 or something? They like guarantee. I don't remember if that's them. Damn, y'all owing 10K. Who checks credit? Somebody said they owe Roadmasters $12,000. Damn, man. Ooh, Lord have mercy. How do y'all plan to pay this money back? $12,000. And all y'all had to do was avoid going to road. This is why I see Roadmasters being a waste of money. You go to Roadmasters, and then once you finish, the recruiter tell you go to Prime, and it's like, why the hell didn't you just go to Prime and get the training? It's cheaper, and even if you quit, you're not paying them back nothing because you ain't taking out no loan. With Roadmasters, I believe a lot of y'all taking out loans. Some of y'all, I even heard people talking about they use the damn GI Bill to pay Roadmasters. I think that's a waste of the GI Bill. Maybe that's why, man, I need to be in the business of I need to be like Roadmasters. They 10,000 a student, 10, 20. How many people be in orientation? About 30. God damn, that's crazy. How that food coming along? Was we cooking? Go check on the food. Let's go in here see what they got going on. What's your drink? Huh? What's your drink? Huh? What's your drink? It's gone. You want some more? It's on the counter. I'll be back. Hold on, I'll be back. Alright, what was it? Make sure the house ain't on fire, right? How long did it take you to get used to driving a truck? 30 days for a manual. 10K, haha. Why didn't you just get a degree? Yeah, for $10,000. Damn, you definitely could have got an associate's degree, that's for sure. Here, community college over around here in Tennessee, you talking like maybe 1,000 a semester, 1,500 for a semester. Hell, 2 semesters, 2 years. That's less than $10,000. You could have left with an associate's degree in freaking business at that. Uh-oh. Is that the 10th ambulance today coming down my damn street? Hey. We need to get them guns ASAP, Brian. Here, that's at least the 10th ambulance today. I think yesterday 7 of them came through. The day before that, I think it was more like 20. I ain't lying either. Oh man. What do I think about the Tesla truck? I think a lot of y'all at the bottom finna have a pay cut. That's what I think. Remember what I told y'all. The newer the truck, the broker the driver. 2020, oh man. If you driving a 2020 truck in 2017, woo wee. As a company driver, boy, I don't know what you're making. 10 cents a mile, 5 cents a mile. The newer the truck, the broker the driver. That's just how it went, you know. That's the way I see it going. What's a good company to drive for? I don't know. I can give you a good plan, though. If you want a good plan, the best plan I know to make a lot of money your first year in trucking, let's say you go to the mega carrier, you do 6 months. You can start doing car hauling at United Road. United Road will pay you 64 cents a mile, and you only need 6 months of experience to start doing car hauling. They accepted me when I had 6 months of experience. I just didn't go. So that's called United Road. I believe it's the name of it. United Road. You go to Google, type in United Road, car hauling. I'm pretty sure it'll pop up. You only need 6 months of experience, 64 cents a mile. You're going to be looking at maybe 15 to 2,000 a week. You know, that's what I would do. That's the fastest come up I know of. You have any truck experience before training? Nah, I didn't. Damn, they got the loan rate is, you said the interest on the loan is 16 to 18%? God damn. How long did it take me to get used to driving a truck? Like 30 days. I got a grant for trucking school. That's better than coming out your pocket. The VA paid for mine. That's what's up. Government funding too pays everything. As long as y'all ain't coming out y'all pocket, y'all reading the comments, man. Some people talking they owe 12,000, 10,000. I'm scratching my head. I don't even know how I can't possibly talk myself into that. Oh Lord. I don't know what are they teaching y'all for that type of money, man? For $12,000, are y'all? What are they teaching y'all? Are they teaching y'all how to drive an automatic truck? Is they whole fleet like automatic now? Are they even teaching y'all in the manual? I know most of Prime is like all automatic unless you lease a truck. Damn, y'all paid a $2,000 deposit. I'm gonna pay mine and get my credit right. That is a long time. To me, that's just wasted money, man. Damn, 10 rats on the goddamn loan. Take you 30 days to learn how to drive a truck. Man, you could have gave me $2,000 when I had my damn ProStar for for $1,000. I could have showed you how to drive the truck. Yeah, I taught my motherfucking friend how to drive the truck for free in the neighborhood. Yeah, on my home time, y'all know the dude I be with at the gym with all the guns in the truck. I taught him how to drive that goddamn truck for free. We was circling the motherfucking block all damn day showing him how to switch them gears. He just never came out here to get his CDL permit. Shit, I give a fuck. I'm paying $695 a week. You can have at it. Bob telling all over the place in that damn thing. I was gonna show my girlfriend how to drive, but she already knew how to drive a manual car, which when she got in the driver's seat of the truck, Some kind of way she knew the damn gear pattern, so I figured it's about the same. But I ain't enjoying a manual car. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it ain't the same. I don't understand why pay when you can get it for free. A lot of people don't know you can get it for free. You know, a lot of people see our videos and they just know they need a CDL. They probably go to Google, type in how to get a CDL, and Roadmasters probably paid, goddamn it, Google advertising. Probably got their website listed #1 or some shit, and that's where everybody going. Prime is like 4,000. I went to C1 truck school last year. I ain't heard nothing yet. Oh, sounds like you left. Been driving OTR since, ain't gonna pay nothing. Yeah, even local college, even if you go to a local college to get a CDL, it is nowhere near 10,000. I think a community college probably only want like 1,500, but some of y'all paying 10 rats, and some of y'all be okay with the shit. I be reading the comments, y'all like, I'm trying to get my credit right. Yeah, I made a. Call Dave Ramsey and see if he's okay with paying 10 rats for a CDL. Oh man. I was gonna make a video. If y'all go to Dave Ramsey and look at his recent videos, there was a mechanic, a diesel mechanic now. He had called Dave Ramsey talking about the dude was making like, I think like $10,000 a year, right? I'm gonna make a video on it. I just gotta go back and find it. He was making $10,000 a year. Called Dave Ramsey talking about how can he get his income up. And Dave was like, wait a minute, you use a diesel mechanic with all the certifications, making $10,000 a year. Dude, a diesel mechanic's supposed to make $100,000. You know what's going on? The same shit in freaking trucking. You got mega carriers paying drivers. The CDL supposed to be paying $100,000, but some kind of way you go to CR England. Next thing you know, they paying you 17 cents a mile. You getting freaking, I don't know, 20,000 a year or some shit. Same thing is going on with the diesel mechanics. You know, people just getting robbed left and right. If you don't know that the damn diesel mechanics are supposed to make $100,000, you ain't gonna get it. You know, right now he only know they make 10,000. Is all he getting. Why do truckers want e-laws? I don't know. Shoot. What is the benefit of e-laws? I don't know really. I don't know what the benefit is over paper laws. I don't know. I don't think there is a benefit. E-laws over paper laws. In January, Swift gonna let you take your truck to any other company. I don't know about that, man. Swift is under a lawsuit. Swift ain't even. I don't know about that. How long did it take me to get approved for WIOA? What is that? Why would anyone want to haul nuclear waste? Pays a lot of money. I got my CDL through Pepsi, a local 9 to 5, no weekends, 800 a week with a permit. Yeah, that's a good gig going through Pepsi. I heard it's a lot of work though. Have a good night, CAJ. You are in Cooksville, Tennessee. That's like maybe 30 minutes from where I was living. I'm in Memphis now. How many of y'all were in Memphis now? I know some of y'all in Memphis. Don't let me find y'all out here on this goddamn Lamar Avenue doing some shit you ain't supposed to be doing. Warner starts at 38 cents once you graduate and go into Warner. Money is money. Invest in yourself, not others. Roadmasters, do any grants or is it all loans? I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even know if the loan that you get, does Roadmasters provide loans or you gotta like go get a loan on your own? I don't know how that works. Hold on. I got you. Video.
Why you lock the door?
So I get here.
Huh?
So I get here.
You lock the door so you can hear?
Yeah.
Don't fucking lock the door so you can get in.
You know what I'm talking about.
I don't. Cause Ashton.
Yeah.
So we can come up in here. I don't even see in here.
I got a light on. I can see. Why truck is little bottom of the barrel? I have no idea.
What's the bottom of the barrel?
Like 500 a week, 200 a week, 300 a week. You know, trucking companies that pay you extremely low and shit. They got people out there getting ripped off. Not everybody make good money with a CDL.
It's hot in here.
The heat ain't in here no
Well,
more.
that's probably because I'm moving around though.
Probably. I thought you had to pay Prime back if you leave within the first. Yeah. That's what they tell you. I think that's what all of them tell you. I'm pretty sure they do tell you. I think Prime will tell you, hell, if you leave them within the first month, you gotta pay what, the whole $4,000 after a certain amount of days if you stay with them. But you don't got to pay it. They're not gonna take y'all to court if that's what y'all wondering. It's not going on your credit, nothing like that. It's just I think it's just a promissory note or something like that. It's not that people love the bottom of the barrel. That's just all they can afford at the time. Lost Gamer says, yes, you do have to pay. Want to hear me? Right. I mean, you're trolling heavy, ain't you? I went to ATDS in Texas for school. VA paid like $6K. Gave me $1,000. GI Bill is good for 10 years. Why do truckers want to run for 20 cents a mile and want e-logs? I don't know, man. I don't know. I got to interview a trucker that's like for e-logs and ask him what's the benefit over paper logs. I don't know any benefits. I mean, I have no idea. I have no idea. I see what the benefit is for like a mega carrier. The benefit is, I guess after 14 hours or 11 hours, they drivers are sleeping. They ain't got to worry about crashes and lawsuits. That's the only thing I could know for a mega carrier. But for a driver, I don't know the benefit, besides having less money you can make. Like I just told y'all, Halliburton was just giving an extra $200 a load from November the 24th to November the 26th. All the paper log guys, oh man, they got all the money they could in them 2 days. But if you on e-logs, dog, after 11 hours, you should have been pissed. You should have, what the fuck? You should have been trying to unplug some shit to keep it moving. I'd be pissed. $300 a load? Did y'all see that video where the well was only 15 miles from the shipper? $300, 15 miles? Are you kidding me? You over here sleeping? Talking about, well, e-logs make everything safe, so I'm going to go over here and go to sleep while everybody else, for the next 10 hours freaking make $300 going 15 miles. Hell, by the time I woke up, they'd have made over $2,000. I'm still asleep. That's fucking stupid. I don't know the benefit. You got to interview somebody and ask them, because I don't know. Good evening. Mississippi Doug got 31 years and 17 of them car hauling. It's a long time. I drive at 63 max speed. Not anymore, you don't. Not anymore, you don't. E-laws is in effect now. Now, E-laws, apparently E-laws, what I was told is that these E-laws make things safer, right? So in order to make sure everything is nice and safe, You know, a lot of these companies are raising their speed. So now instead of going like 57 at prime, you're probably gonna be able to go like 68 or some shit. Probably at Swift you could go 65, Warner 65. A lot of these companies gotta raise their damn speed now because e-laws make everything safe, you know. So like me, I was on paper laws. You know, I didn't care about the turbo being out because at 55 miles per hour, what did I care? But on e-laws, oh no, we can't do the 55 miles per hour. I need to go like 80 or triple digits. That's how fast I need to go now because I'm racing against the clock now. You know, I got to race against the clock. You know, it ain't like how it used to be. You know, it used to be, you know, fun before these e-laws hit. Y'all probably thinking, Andrew, was you running illegal out there in the oil field? Is that what y'all really want to know? The answer is no. I was running e-laws. I know that hurt y'all hard. Andrew would never dare to possibly go over his 11-hour clock whatsoever. Did y'all not see my damn paycheck? Does it look like I was running? The most loads I would do in a day is 3 loads. You know, I saw my paycheck. 3 loads, that's it. Andrew is not no damn outlaw. Now, will I do some outlawing? Oh, yeah, I would definitely do some outlawing now. Got to be paying, though. You have to be paying. See, when my girlfriend go to work at night, I like to have my truck parked so I can talk to her on Messenger, okay? So that's usually when I go to sleep at night. So, like, she go to work around, say, about 8 p.m., I have my truck parked, and I be talking to her until like 11. Then she do her live feed. Then she get out about 3, 4, call me back to wake me back up, and then I'd be rolling about 5 a.m. So that's how I was doing it. Don't come to Trans AM. Well, we already know that. That's like a no-brainer. It's some mega carriers I wouldn't recommend for no damn body. Trans AM is one of them. Definitely one of them. I need to do a list of horrible trucking companies. Call up the recruiter on the live feed and ask them why do they pay so low. Call up CR England. Why do y'all pay 17 cents a mile? I need to start asking these questions. I call a recruiter. I block my number. I say whatever on that damn phone, boy. I will give it to them over the live feed. GI Bill, I am reserved once you get ETS. I don't even know what that means. Somebody get their ass kicked. 16 to 18% interest is shark rates. Federal student loans at 6.8. Man, shit, my federal student loan was at 3.4%. 16 to 18% on Roadmaster. So not only are they ripping y'all off, they getting y'all with interest too? Damn, man. I don't even think you can get out that Roadmaster's loan. Whew. That is. Man. This shit can get bad, boy. Then if you got child support coming out, then you got this loan coming out, and then you watch my videos talking about you can go to night making $1,000 a week, but you got child support with the damn Roadmaster bill, with the damn insurance. I mean, damn, you ain't making no money. It's crazy. Whew. Net chill warning is all automatic. I bet they are. You guys better learn how to drive a manual or be screwed in the future. Yeah, a lot of people gonna be screwed in the future, man. A lot of people ain't gonna have no choice but to work for these mega carriers. Yeah, my friend, he's still slaving it up at Kroger's. Last time I checked, he was trying to get a government house or something, some type of Section 8 house. I don't know what the fuck he doing. Truck driving just ain't for him, you know. They have a flat rate and CPM. They start out at 35 cents per. Hold on. Oh my bad. I forgot, man. We got a money counter now. We got let me show you. Ooh, this thing get heavy, boy. So we got a money counter. See. Stick the money in. Start printing right there. Got all the buttons, bells, and whistles. Real heavy though. Gotta have a money counter. It's important. And then sometimes the house be like, sometimes, you know, it be a lot of ones in the house and it's hard to count. Really good money counter. Uh-oh, where the comments go? New Jersey unemployment program paid for my trucking school. That's a good thing right there, boy. That's a good thing. Bro, I was in the truck for a day and knew everything about it, bro. They're stupid ass. They're stupid easy. Oh, they're stupid easy to drive. You talk about them automatics? I bet they're easy to drive, but I know they pay nothing. The shifting is a little funky though. Yeah, I bet they are, man. Somebody pays $7,000. Dave Ramsey is the man. Roadmaster trains on both manual and automatic. Oh man, they give you an option. Ooh, you got to be stupid to go to Roadmasters and pay all their money and learn how to drive an automatic. You better be taking a manual. Damn, ooh. I don't know what to tell y'all, man. Some of y'all gonna make some horrible decisions. I may have to, yeah. They in now.
You said you did.
Yeah, they in now. It should be done.
What they on there doing?
Huh?
It's dark in here.
It ain't dark in here.
To me, it is.
The light right here. I got the light on.
I can't see in this light.
Okay, so I get some tissue. Hold on.
I'm back.
Where you back from? Here.
I'm burning. I'm lost. What? What?
Tell them hey.
Hey.
Say how y'all doing.
Well, how y'all doing? We at the house.
Chilling.
Shelly.
Chilling.
Chilling.
Yes, you have to say it right. If you want to say it.
Hey. What are you doing?
I ain't said nothing yet.
Why not?
I don't know why they ain't saying nothing to you, baby.
Like, you say that. Why did he fall?
Justin got so many messages we can't see. Alicia. Who was Alicia? Why she telling you she bored?
What?
Alicia. Who is that?
I don't know. She bored in the truck, I guess.
Oh, he's a boy truck.
What that?
That's just a picture.
Put out that one.
There's a lot of trolls in here. That's what that is.
That man been saying that about them iPhones forever.
I know, you trolling. They say, hey, Asher.
Hey, ha.
When am I coming back to Texas?
You want to take off this? It's hot.
So,
Yeah, I would do.
Hmm.
I do take it out.
how long have you had your D? Oh, you're talking to somebody else.
Well, that was bird.
Bus drivers only need a Class B.
Yeah,
that's true.